Welcome back. In the following video, I'm going to show you how to solder these little CR2025 batteries into your Game Boy game. Let's go do it. Let's begin with the supplies. You will need a game bit screwdriver. It's got a special head in it that allows you to take the screws out of a Game Boy game. CR2025s with soldering tabs. These little dooflockies are the soldering tabs. You can buy these on Amazon, but they're CR2025 size. Then soldering tape. Comes in a roll, also on Amazon. And lastly, a soldering gun. I like to use it at, what is that, 350 or so? And it's nice and hot and ready to go. Normally it would be sitting on a holder, but I wanted to heat it up so we didn't have to sit around and wait. Now I'm going to show you how the process works. We start by taking the screwdriver, taking out the screw from the Game Boy game, lefty-loosey. Then it slides down and up. You want to take the plastic away from the actual circuit board because it is going to get a little hot. Then if you take one of the new batteries, we'll set that out there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to gently heat the contacts around the existing battery so that we can remove it. So we heat the sides, just kind of wiggle it back and forth on the tip. Then we can put in the new battery. We heat that same area up and stick in the negative side to the top. Or excuse me, positive side to the top. Try to wiggle it around as much as you can. Now I actually got a pretty good one there, so I'm not going to use any additional solder. It's unusual. And then do the same thing to the negative side. Lift up gently, heat around the solder, apply the tip, then wiggle back and forth. Now see, this time we didn't quite get enough. So we're going to add a little solder by gently holding the solder gun at that point and then sticking the soldering tape or solder directly into that, and that'll cause it to melt immediately, and voila. Oops, didn't get a very good bead on that. There we go. And voila. That's what your finished product should look like. Then we just go ahead and stick it back in the Pokemon or whatever Game Boy case, Game Boy cartridge you may have. Put in the screw and tighten it down. Now from here, I'll put this in a Game Boy SP or a Game Boy Advance. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll create a save game. I'll let that sit 24 hours, and then I'll go ahead and check to see if it worked. Thank you for watching.